You know, building a Prusa i3 Mark 3S on a budget can come with some challenges. Well, I will talk more about that a little bit later in this video. Let's continue with the frame where I have left off. And if you pay a little bit attention, you will already get some hints that I am going to talk about later in this video. My name is Zachary and let's get started. The screw is short. Yeah, not so powerful. So, nice. Looking nice, eh? What? Stepper motor is bigger? Oh my gosh, I cannot use the LDOs. No! Darn it. That's terrible. Oh well. Then we use some brand-less stepper motors. This one is bigger. Yes, it is. I also need the wire. Right? And this is full capacity. So not a much high of a torque. So this should face downwards, but there is a connector here and it is pressing against this. So I think I better change it into there. Let's do that. So that is all right. And then we take this. Frog should be like that. I'm going to use zip ties to tighten the bearings to the plate. So let's put first the zip ties in. First zip tie over it and then orient it like that, that it all looks nice. And there you go, nice. Everything is at a 45-degree angle, just like in the instructions. And make also sure that everything is well tight. So now I need to put all the nuts. Normally in Prusa they go for the square nuts and they fit in here pretty well. I need to use a soldering iron to push the nuts very slowly into the holes, making sure that they are aligned with those right here. Well, the thing is with these smooth rod holders for the Y-axis, the slot or the slot that is right here is very slim, it's very tiny. And it is actually made for square nuts, not just the normal standard nuts. So it won't fit because those are also a little bit thicker than those square nuts that Prusa uses on their MK3S. So I had to come up with a different idea because I don't want to grind some metal off these nuts because that would be nuts. So I was like, oh, but wait, I have some heated inserts and use that instead. And so the result is like this. So I hope it will suit the need. Let's find it out. So that was the first one, now the other one. So that one is also in. For the Y-axis, I will leave it right here. Next time I'm going to continue because I'm missing some crucial parts in order to get this project going. For example, the pulley that needs to go on the Y-axis motor. Some other small little things that I also need for continuing and finishing the Y-axis or the frame part so far in this build. But just like I mentioned very early in the beginning of this video, we are also going to need some other components. Well, based upon the assembly instructions, I have found all spare parts that I need for this Poor Mans Prusa build. I saw that some parts were not on stock, but that isn't a big issue. Instead, I took the separate parts because at one moment the hot end assembly was not in stock, so I took the spare parts instead. Also, for the stepper motors, there is a complete kit, all 5 stepper motors that I would need. So that is a complete kit, so that's better. So let's check how much that the complete spare part kit is going to be, because there seems to be a spare kit bundle also for the Mark 3S, but not all parts are in there. So let's scroll up and let's see how much. Yeah, 793.35 exclusively shipping cost. Well, if I'm going to go for DPD, it's 804 euros for a for all the parts. Yeah, basically on the side of Prusa, you can buy a complete kit, a Prusa i3 Mark 3S kit, so meaning you have to assemble everything by yourself, for 719 euros. So I'm almost 100 euros over the complete kit. I don't know why. There are some parts where I have some questions about why I need to pay like the smooth rods. There is one part, there is one smooth rod or 2 smooth rods are 23 euro each. That's a lot of money. So I need to see if I can go for another route. So the Poor Mans Prusa build, going this route is not going to work. So I was thinking, what if I'm going to use a donor 3D printer? A printer that I don't use, that I have laying around, and taking the parts right off that 3D printer. I have stepper motors from LDO, I've got some other components laying around. I'm going to get the cheapest possible parts, even though it's not Prusa branded. I'm going for that route because 804 euros, it's not going to cover the main purpose of the Poor Mans Prusa, because 804 euros is a lot of money. And you know, 719 euros, you can have a complete kit without this approach. So let's find a donut 3D printer and take the parts of that. I'm going to use parts of that printer, but also from different other resources. I need to order some smaller parts. So if you want to join me in this whole adventure, maybe challenge, then hit the subscribe button, because hey, this is a very awesome build, and I want to see how far that I can stretch the whole build for the Poor Mans Prusa. I think it's going to be fun, but also giving some challenge. So anyways, if you made it this far in this video, you are amazing. Also a special thanks for these supporters of this YouTube channel. If you also want to support this channel as well, check out the Patreon link in the description of this video, or become a YouTube channel member. But if you don't want to spend any money at all, but still want to support this channel, there are also some other ways to do that. One of them is subscribing to the channel. Hit the bell for getting the latest notifications when I post new videos or when you want to join one of the live streams. And you can also hit the like button, because then you let the algorithm from YouTube know that you really like this kind of videos. You can also share this video on social media as well. Feel free to do so. And if you want to contact me, you can find me on Twitter or X, and it's Zachary 3D Prints. Thank you so much for watching. You are amazing, and I will see you in the next one. Peace. Bye bye.